Hey, it's Matt Brown, doing some more from the MTV Unplugged session from Nirvana and the Meat Puppets. So this is the Meat Puppets song Oh Me off of their second album. Alright, so let's take a look at this one. This one is in the key of E, and we're tuned down a half step. So let's talk about this little intro figure that's going on. The lick that's being played is out of your E Mixolydian scale, so... as a heads up, he does play this lick slightly different each time it comes around. So like the very first time he plays it, it's like that. So 4, 5, 7, 7, and then slide down off your 7th fret of your 5th string. And then you're going to strum that E chord, and you can give it a very slight roll, like a roll being where you pick kind of gradually through the strings instead of getting the sound of them simultaneously. Alright, so then the next time the lick happens, it's that. So you're not doubling up on this B note, and you're sliding specifically down to the 5th fret, so a D note. Alright, so the chord here, I'm going to call this a D, add 4, and add 9. So as far as the frets go, you're playing this on your top 5 strings, and this is 5, 4, open, 3, open. It's a real nice, pretty chord. So is what you're going to do there. And then we're going to do the lick again. Go back to this chord, to a C chord down here, and then we're going to slide back up to this D, add 4 and 9. So this whole intro, I'll kind of do it for you slowly now. So back up to tempo. Alright, so then we're into the verse part. The verse part is played the same as the intro with the exception of the ending. So the ending of the verse goes like this. We're going to do the E chord in the lick, like so, and then we're going to come to a C5 power chord. So this is on strings 5, 4, and 3, and you're playing frets 3, 5, 5. So I'll count this in for you. 1 and 2 and 3 and go in. Alright, so it's just 2 measures there, basically 1.5 measures of a C5 and a half measure of a D5. Okay, so the chorus is up next. We'll take a look at that. I'll play the riff for you that happens, and this happens 4 times at the beginning of the chorus. Alright, so you're playing an E5 power chord, 7, 9, 9 on your 5, 4, and 3 strings. And the other chord that you have is a G5. So that's being played at the 10th, 12th, and 12th frets. Sometimes you can change these into full major chords, which you'll hear in the 4th measure of the chorus. So the rhythm, so pretty much what they're doing pretty consistently is a quarter note, then a dotted eighth to a 16th note, 2 eighth notes to a quarter, or some sort of improvised rhythm over the G chord. So I'll do it again. let's talk about the last 3 bars of the chorus. So the first half of the this is now the 5th bar of the chorus. We're going to do the E5 again in a different rhythm. So that rhythm is like this. Okay, and then we're going to do the lick. So I'll put it all together. And then we're to the solo. So slowly those last 3 bars. So we're going after the lick, we're doing the C5 power chord again. So 2 strums, a mute, then a strum. Same thing on the D5 chord, and then up to an E5. And then that takes us into this solo section. So the solo section is played over the same like rhythm guitar part as you have in the verse. So what the rhythm guitar is doing, the one that's not doing the licks, really just playing the chord progression but omitting the lead little fills. So you know, that kind of thing. Alright, so let's look at the licks that are being played in the solo. So I'll play this with the metronome so you can hear all the various rhythms. It's about 76 beats per minute. Alright, so that's it. Alright, so the licks here, you're playing out of 7th position. Just a lot of 7 to 9 kind of hammer-ons. The next lick. So that's 8, 7, and then down to 9, your E note on your 3rd string. So. So pretty, you know, fairly simple. A lot of hammer-ons from the 7th to 9th frets. So he's mainly just playing out of that kind of those notes there. So it's 7, 9, 7, 9, 7, 9, and then using the 7, 8, and 10 notes on that string. So, you know, you could say it's kind of like natural minor or Dorian, since there's no type of C note in there. Anyway. Alright, so then after that we have another verse, and pretty much the song follows a real predictable type pattern until we get towards the end of the song. So let's kind of look at how the song ends. Okay, so at the end of the chorus, so we're going to skip ahead to basically the 5th measure of this last chorus, and we have the... So that's the same, and then the chorus continues. We get the C to D to E thing again. And sometimes when he plays the E chord as the song gets closer to the end, he's playing an E sus2 instead of just the E5, so that's open 7, 9, 9, 7, 7. So something like this. And he's also doing that the second to last time there with the C and the D chord, so making those sus2s as well. The last time through, he arpeggiates. So I'll you know, break this down here, but I'll play it first. So our first arpeggio. So he's going down to C and then going back up. Alright, right? And then doing the same thing with the D. And then with the E going down. Alright, and then the second to last measure of the song is. And you're ending with that big chord there. The other, sounds like the other chord just, the other guitar might be just ending with like a big E chord. So yeah, that does it for all of Oh Me. If you would like the tabs and have questions, just let me know. Alright guys, thanks for watching.